What's up guys? In this video I'm going to show you my new solar panel power station that I've been using for the last couple of weeks to just charge all of my drone gear, camera batteries, GoPros, 360 cameras, and honestly just a good chunk of the gear that I use from day to day. And the coolest part is that to charge all the gear on this table, I've literally just been letting this thing sit in the window. So this is the Browey C600. It's a 614 watt-hour lithium iron phosphate portable suitcase sized charger that has a solar panel built into the front, and I've just been using that to charge all of my equipment. All right, so first let's go over what you get in the box. Obviously, you get the power station right here, and then they also give you this little bag right here. So in the bag, they give you a standard wall charger, so you can charge this unit just plugging it into a wall. You don't have to use the solar panel that's built into it. You get a car charger. You get a double-sided 5521 barrel jack cable, so you would use this if you wanted to hook up additional solar panels to the unit. You get a bunch of different adapters and some documentation and a user manual and a bag to keep it all in. So the power station weighs about 23 pounds, but it's pretty easy to carry since we have a nice handle on top here, and overall it does feel pretty solid. On the sides, I'll go over these in a second, but we have all the input and output ports, but these all have a rubberized kind of cover on it, so if you are using this outside, it should be pretty durable. So the first feature I gotta show you guys is the built-in solar panel. Right on the front, this folds right open, and boom, you have a 30-watt solar panel. If 30 watts isn't enough, you can hook up additional solar panels. Then on the opposite side, you also have a leg that kind of folds into the unit, so you can fold it back like that and you can angle it towards the sun. So this would be perfect if you're using this outside. Since I've mainly just been using this thing up in that window, I haven't had to use this leg at all, but if you're using this thing outside, this is going to really help with getting the perfect angle for the sun. So let's fold this up and we'll take a look at the side where you have all the input and output jacks. At the very top, we have a display screen that's going to tell you your overall charge and just kind of the input and output stats of the charger. If we click this little display button, you'll be able to see the battery life, and this is really my only complaint with the unit. I wish that we could see a more accurate percentage reading, not just increments of 20. So this goes 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. So we're not really getting an accurate battery reading. I feel like when I leave this thing in the sun getting about 20 watts for 6 hours or so, I see the battery level increase by 1 bar or 20%. I do really wish that there was a solid percentage number that we could have on this screen, because then I could give you a more accurate reading of how much power this thing uses and how much power it receives just using the solar panel. Next to the display button, we have 3 USB ports. We've got a 65 watt USB fast charge port, and then we've got 2 18 watt USB-A ports. Underneath that, we have the DC input and output. Over here, we have the input, and this is a 5521 barrel jack. And then next to that, we have 2 DC out ports, which are 5525 barrel jacks. Underneath that, we have the 2 switches for AC power and DC power. So if you're using AC power, which would be this one, you click AC and then power will be outputted through here. And then if you're using DC or these ones, you would click DC. And then when you click these buttons, the screen does turn on and it's gonna tell you how much power you're outputting. I don't have anything plugged into this right now, so it's not gonna say how much power it's outputting because it's not outputting anything. But if you had a phone plugged in or if you were charging something, it would tell you how much power it's using. So underneath that, we have an AC out port that's capable of 110 volts, and then next to that is a car outlet capable of 12 volts. Underneath that, we have a little vent, and then over on the other side, we actually have a fan right here, so that's gonna just help keep the internals nice and cool. Now, this isn't advertised as an everyday solar power solution, but to charge up batteries like those, or your phone, or your laptop, or camera batteries, those kind of smaller batteries, you'll actually get a lot of charge out of this thing. Here's how I've been using this unit. So pretty much, I don't use the back kickstand right there. I keep it right like this. Bring it over to this window. Leave it on the windowsill right like that. And now we're probably getting about 21 watts. Now we're getting 21 watts of input power. So that 21 watts is just straight from the sun. And then I'm able to plug this in to the AC port, right like this. Hit AC, and now I'm able to charge up all my batteries. So right now I have my Goggles 2 battery charging, and as you can see on the screen, it's charging at 12 watts, while we've got 21 watts input just using that solar panel. So that battery is charging entirely off of the solar panel on this thing. So I've really been using this thing quite a bit lately, and I've charged up about a dozen of these GNB 850 LiPos. These are the main batteries that I use for my Cinewhoops, but I've been charging a bunch of stuff. I charge DSLR batteries, I charge my DJI Ronin, my Air 2S, the GoPro that I'm filming this video with, whole bunch of different stuff. I usually charge up my equipment at the beginning of the work week so I don't have to worry about charging much else for the rest of the week. So throughout the week, I just let this thing sit in the window, and if it's a really sunny week, this thing will be at about 80–90% at the end of the week, and that's enough to actually charge up most of my equipment for the following week. I've noticed that on really sunny days like today, I get about 20 watts on average indoors just sitting in this window. And even when it's not sunny like this thing does charge using the solar panel. It's just a lot slower. Typically that charge won't be at 20 watts, it'll be at 8 watts. If you wanted to charge this thing even faster, Browey does sell a 120 watt solar panel that you would then plug into the DC input jack, and you could get a bigger solar panel hooked up to the thing and you'd be able to charge this a lot faster. I've been really liking this thing, so I actually plan on ordering that solar panel. So I'm going to continue to use this for charging all of my batteries just because I'm curious how long it's going to last and how much I'll save on my electric bill each month. I've noticed that since starting this YouTube channel and my drone business that we do consume a lot of energy to charge all of our equipment. Our electric bill has gone up quite a bit, and I'm pretty pumped to have something like this that can almost completely eliminate that chunk from my electric bill. So links to this solar panel will be down in the description. If this video helped you out, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave the video a like, and if you have any questions about the Browey C600 power station, leave a comment down below.